Hello, 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 I am zmoT. Today is Imitation Game, but more importantly, the trader arrives in about 6 hours and 48 minutes, approximately. Now, why that's important? Why do we care? Forums, Drew, boom, check your trader countdown timer. That's the time until the new and improved ProtoTroops return. Super stoked. They've buffed the critter cannon. It's going to be so op. It's bananas. They've buffed the Lazortron. I have no idea how it's going to be, but it's guaranteed to be better anyways. And I'm pretty certain they left the Rainmakers exactly how they were. Which ones are coming? I don't know, but we'll know in less than 7 hours. I'm pretty stoked because the Rainmaker was awesome. The critter cannon was awesome. The Lazortron, they've tried to improve. So I'm really hoping that... I don't even care which one we get. I'm excited. Moving right along, Imitation Game. We're going to try to do all 7 stages. Unboosted, HQ 18. We will get some crystals. Probably more like shards or frags. But free resources for easy attacks. I'm going to assume that we've seen all of these bases before, so very unlikely that we're going to get anything challenging. But I have failed a couple times, and I'm pretty sure I even failed last week. So there's no gimmies. I'm on the Prince. Hello again, my old friend. I'm sure we've seen this person a number of times. I've basically given up on Imitation Game showing new bases. I don't know if they've even acknowledged that as a bug or not. Hopefully they have. But moving right along. Frags. Boo, hiss. Stage 3, let's see how much health it has just in case we can't BART it down. How much health do you have? I cannot BART that amount down, so I'm glad we checked. Sam D, 1974, you are older than me. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult or just an observation, but your statues are not a good choice, Sam. You are old enough to know better. Come on, man. The rainbow. The dreaded rainbow. Tisk. How far can we walk here? Pretty far. Pretty far indeed. We're going to ruin Sam's base and take no prisoners and all of those sorts of things. I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments. I want to know which of the prototypes you are most excited about. I kind of assume everyone's going to say Rainmaker, and I kind of assume this one will not bring us the Rainmaker. They've done some work on the other two, done some upgrades, so I don't really think it would make sense to bring us the Rainmaker, but maybe they want to make us happy, and who knows? I have no idea. It'll be cool, though. I am very excited about it. I mean, last time they had no timers, which was overly silly. This time they're going to have timers, so we'll have to see. The balancing will be even more important without timers. I will be using them. I will be hopefully enjoying them. Check out my channel later on. I'll probably have a video posted. What do we got? I forgot to scout. We're against the dude flipping the mouse, maybe? We've had this base before as well, I'm fairly certain. I'm just going to go right. When in doubt, go right. It's very NASCAR-esque of me. I don't know if NASCAR goes left or right, but on Boom Beach, I always go right when given the opportunity to. Do you guys go right? Like on any of my drops on operations or PvP bases, I always... Uh-oh, I think that rocket launcher turned. Yes, it did. Uh-oh, we just got our faces melted. I thought I had a nice cold beach, but no, it's a hot, sexy beach. We should still be able to take this base down. I don't think I've ever failed on stage 4, and I'm not gonna start now. Hear that? Talking tough. It's my new mantra. Can you have a mantra to be a tough talker? I don't know. Nonetheless, we're gonna go right into here. We've got 3 shocks. Oh, we only have 2 shocks. Wow, this is going to be awkward. We're going to do a med kit for that stuff. We're going to shock this and hope for the best. Hope for the best. That machine gun. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was not an ideal. Oh, this is the one with all of the ice up the side. I forgot about that. Yes, it's got like 8 ice statues up the side and a low-level sculptor, I think. Nonetheless, stage 4 goes down. Do better than I did. It's a hot beach. You should be warned. What do we got here? 100,000 on the nose. No, actually, no, they have only ice damage. What level sculptor does this base have? Level 5 sculptor, level 18 HQ. You're a couple levels behind, Mr. Captain DeClan. Please upgrade your sculptor as soon as possible. Again, always going right. I try so hard to go left, but it's just ingrained in me. So if any of you go, like, if you're left-handed, do you go left? I don't know. I feel like I come this way because it gets me closer to the buttons, maybe, or just that's what there was always, like, the back right corner bases everyone had. I don't know why I do it, but I am way more comfortable going right. So if you're more comfortable going left, please leave me a comment because I'd love to hear why that is. If it's which hand you play with, or just which, yeah, details. That laser did not see us, thankfully. So that will be fairly nice. We're going to walk right into about there is my... Oh, everything is... Brick is about to die. Goodbye, Brick. It was nice knowing... These attacks are not overly good to start. Actually, I should say they're not good at all. But you know what? We just saved GBE because we don't have to use battle orders anymore because Brick is dead, which is a huge benefit. Let's shock there. And shock there, and shock there, and then just medkits. Don't really all care all that much about mortars because they tend to hit troops on the edges. So mortars tend to be one of the last things I shock, just because they kill like 2 or 3 Zookas on the edge, and on their second shot, look out. But if it's only one shot, it's not a big deal. 22 Zookas down on stage 5. These attacks are sloppy. I'll try to clean them up. I apologize. Ugly, ugly, ugly. What do we got here? A little bit of ice, 200,000 or so. Boosted ice, not actually boosted. And is there any mines? No mines hidden behind statues. Always hide mines behind your statues. And then we'll just take it out from somewhere in this general vicinity. What's the best spot? Let's find the best spot. So we're going to shock the machine gun with the rocket launcher and the shock launcher. And maybe the mortar if we get really lucky. I'm going to go right where this cannon is, I think. That's probably a good spot. We'll see how much. And we can remove a couple mines in the process. Anytime I can remove mines and remove buildings, it's a good day. So the barrage did wonderful things. I'm also going to remove this machine gun, I think, just because I don't want to have to throw a shock down there. And onwards and upwards, HQ18, XP46 going for the Gusto. Should be able to solo this one fairly easily, which will give us 2 attacks for stage 7. Really don't want to fail again because a failing is not something that feels good. It makes my heart hurt a little bit. So we're going to try to avoid that. We're going to drop a smoke right about there. Hopefully, yeah, not a bad spot. Now these statues are going to make our troops walk a little bit wonky donkey, but that's okay. By the way, if you have kids, make sure you read the book, The Wonky Donkey, and show them the YouTube video. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. We're going to throw a smoke right about there, and we're going to drop our troops in there as well. Drop the smoke a little bit early because I wanted to make sure that Brick didn't die on me. We still have the delay, so I have not completely forgotten how to attack, but medkits, medkits, medkits. Smokes, smokes, smokes. And down goes the core. Yay. Le Pef. Au revoir. That name sounds French. Is that a French name? I don't know. Le Pef. Le Pepe Le Pew. Hon, hon, hon. That my kids love when I do fake French. My wife is a French teacher and has taken many university level courses, and my kids are in French immersion. And whenever I do the hon, 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 le piscine, my kids think that I speak French better than my wife, which is hilarious because I'm just terrible. And they're starting to clue on now that they're a little bit older. But when they're a little bit younger, they were straight up convinced that I had an amazing French accent, and it was hilarious. I do not, for the record. That is awful, as many of you I'm sure know. So this rocket launcher will range core. We should probably not do what I'm about to do, but that's okay. I'm going to go like this. We're going to do a bit of a hybrid drop with Brick just getting shot in the face. Brick is going to get shot in the face, and it will be wonderful, and we will flare up into there and not lose all of our troops. Nope. Okay, so Didn't work as I'd hoped, but I think we only lost... We saved a smoke or two. That's my concern, is that clearing out mines and getting up there is pretty tough without boosting. So we're going to try to do something, a little bit of a hybrid maneuver. And this is going to... Oh man, we're going to be tight on smoke timer. Smoke timer is going to be rough. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man, it's going to be so not good. The mines are clear. Oh, we lost brick. This is not going to be ideal under any circumstances. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them do their thing back there, and we're going to drop our GBE on the front rocket. Probably what I should have done in the first place, but yuck. So not quite enough GBE. Maybe I should have used heavies or something like that. I remember how I said I was going to clean up my attacks. Not the case. So it's just too much GBE. There's too many mines, and I did not have any heavies loaded, so it probably would have been best just to clear that rocket launcher in the first place. But, oh well, we are now in a place where we can get to the back without having to waste all sorts of GBE. I'm going to walk a little bit of a different path this time. I like to walk to right about where the corner of that statue is. Why, you ask? Because we don't have to... It takes out a bit of the right hand side. Like we'll walk a little bit straighter. We don't have to come go if we don't go as far right, we won't have to come as far left, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I'm gonna hit this shock mine right here. Not a huge deal as long as we time our next smoke fairly okay. And then we'll just drop our next smokes as late as we possibly can, and we'll get right into here, and hopefully we can salvage this. I have to admit, I did not see that shock mine until it was basically too late. So we managed to salvage it, and we're okay. So anytime you hit a shock mine, just delay your next smoke as much as you possibly can, or bad things will happen. Medkits are going to be required here big time. Medkits for days. I use so many medkits, it's ridiculous, but we managed to take it out. So I would recommend not going for the solo. Use your GBE, clean up the shore, clean up the walk, clean up the mines, but we got a little bit lucky there. All 7 stages taken out. HQ 18, XP 46, all of those sorts of things. More importantly, the proto-troops are coming. The proto-troops are coming. Let me know in the comments which one you think is going to come and which one you want to come. Obviously, those could be 2 very different things. I want the Rainmakers to come, but I don't think it will be the Rainmakers. So, hit me up in the comments. Definitely like to hear from you guys, and hopefully you have a fantastic day / weekend / whatever day it is where you are. Talk to you soon. Peace.